Hello lovelies, it's Lesley. Not quite enough time as usual. Hope everyone's doing okay. Thank you for all your comments and thoughts. First of all, I'm going to go roughly chronological and put in here some footage from over the weekend. So I've just finished putting my makeup on, and can you hear that weather? It's coming. Well, I'm back, and that was good fun, but my goodness, it was warm. The rain stopped, which is great, but it was very muggy and humid still, so rather warm. As with all events, a lot of standing around, no one really knows what's going on, but we sounded pretty good. There were about 10 of us, and yeah, we had good fun, so it was a nice event to be part of. Gonna have my cup of tea now. So as you can see, we were drumming. We were a small but perfectly formed band of drummers. I think there were about 10 of us all together. We're not all in this photograph. And we made a reasonable noise. We seemed to be appreciated. We had a nice note from the organisers thanking us, which is always nice to receive. So yes, I think we were pleased with how it went. First time we've done that event. They have asked if we could possibly do it again because it's something they do every year. So we'll just have to see how we go. Yesterday was hospital visiting. Journeys were better than last week. It took me 4 hours to get there instead of 4.5, and 3 to get home instead of 3.5. So I'm counting that as a win. What it means is I have less time with the patient. I arrive later, and then they kick me out because they don't want me to have a late journey home. And I keep saying, look, I don't mind when I'm going home. It's visiting you that is a finite time. If I'm half an hour late home, it doesn't matter. If I'm half an hour meeting you, it does, sort of thing. But also hospital visiting is tiring, and they'd had enough of me, so they just told me to go home, which, you know, we have an open relationship. But progress is continuing to be made, and we're still working towards a potential discharge date, so hopefully they'll be home before too long. And then I won't have to do that journey anymore, which is a very selfish thing to say. It's more important that they're home for their well-being, not for mine, but I won't be sorry to have a shorter journey to visit them, that's for sure. So it's Monday, it's back to work stuff, and yeah, plodding on, so I'll catch up with you later in the week. Cheers. Hello lovelies. Hope you can hear me over the bird song and the traffic noise. People were saying last week that my garden seemed huge. It doesn't feel that way to me. It's not bad for a town garden, I suppose, but it's kind of odd shaped. It's wedge shaped because we're on a corner in the road. So the fence is the boundary. The photos that I showed you last week were taken from an upstairs bedroom. So hopefully you can see where it all ends. So like I say, the fence is the boundary, and it narrows down to the bottom. Probably about 80 or 90 foot in length, but not very wide. So I hope that makes more sense. But clearly not a gardening vlog. Hello lovelies. The week's got busy again, lots of work stuff, so I'll keep this final bit brief, but I do have a couple of craft things to show you. And there's my phone. I have finished plying the bobbin of yarn that I have been spinning. I'll go through details with both of these things with the month end podcast, but finished this 2-ply fractal, so I will give it a day or two to rest and then skein it up and give it a soak and a thwack. I just like being violent. Just helps get some of the energy out of it. So that is done, and it's looking fairly even actually. It's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad, so happy with that. The other thing I have finished is this cardigan. Now this was the Nicola Suzanne pattern, the Eureka, which I was working on whilst checking things off my screen. Made of lace weight yarns, mostly held double or treble. The only thing I'm not sure about, I'm not sure I like this way I've done the collar. Because it's lace weight and very drapey, because it's on sort of larger needles than you might expect for the thickness of the yarn, this is floppier than I was thinking. But I'm going to live with it, see how it goes. I can always take that off and redo if necessary. But it's a very lightweight cardigan, which I like. So I'm generally pleased with it. Just unsure about this, but we'll see how we go. If I find that I'm not wearing it, or that I don't enjoy wearing it, then I'll alter this part. But yeah, that's the Eureka cardigan. So again, I'll talk about it in depth at month end, but I'll have a finished object this month. Yay! That's not a magpie. Yay! That's it for this week. I need to get this all finished so that I can have it ready to go and I can go on and do work stuff. But I hope everyone's well. Thank you so much for your comments and thoughts, and I will hopefully see you again next week. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.